guys, welcome to my live. Hope you guys are doing great on this beautiful Wednesday morning. To the Wednesday, right? So guys, I haven't exercised for a long time. I've exercised for a while now, so I'm gonna do maybe a 20 minutes exercise. You need to keep fit. You need to keep healthy. And I got this knee issue which I need to sort out. I'm just gonna do a bit of, I think 20 minutes is good enough. 20 minutes warm up. Let's hope I can do it, you know. This space is a bit tiny, but you have to work with it. I don't know why I love using tiny space at the minute. So we're trying. Here. Trying to get my body in the mood. I haven't done this for a long time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. What is that? Stretch. You know, when you haven't done something for a while, you tend to get lazy. Tends to get, you're not in the mood anymore. So, do a bit of working the muscles, working the muscles, working the muscles. Chai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The camera. You just see what I'm doing, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can feel the muscles. You can feel tense. 1. Wait. You fix me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off. Shake it. Shake it off. Shake it off. We're shaking it. 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 Shake it off. Shake it off. do some apart together. I don't know why I use this space. This space is a bit tiny at the minute. Apart together. We're gonna make it work. Apart together. 1, 2. I'm just doing light exercise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Jesus. His face. Oh. Shake it out. Shake it off. Shake it off. Lucky it's board and not wall. Shake it off. Still hurt a bit. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Okay. See? Simple little exercise. Even for 10 minutes will do the trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks for joining. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off. Shake it, shake it. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm burning, 20. I'm already sweating. Shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it off. Shake it, shake it. Early morning workout for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, shake it, 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 shake it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoa, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, change, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it. Shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it. See, it's good to get yourself fit. It's good to have a bit of workout in the morning. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Help you throughout the day. Oh, I got knee issue. Let me see how far I can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's school time. Exercise. I think my knee's playing up. Try to exercise, honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it. Shake it off. Shake it off. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're burning the calories. 17, 18, 19, 20. Thumbs up 1, thumbs up 2, 3, space 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it off. What now is you know, sometimes, sometimes doing one thing for so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it. Shake it. Oh. Let's try this. I can feel it. Oh my word. Give me a little dragging. Small. Neatly does it. Slowly does it. You don't have to work out. Just stop when you feel like. For example, even 10 minutes per day is good. Don't overdo it. As long as you do something. One, 2, 3, faster. Now do slow. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I'm tired. You see, Don't overdo it. I said 20 minutes, right? I think I want to cool it down. Cool it down. 20 minutes is good enough because I haven't exercised for a while now. So my body is tense. When you get lazy, something that we need to do on a regular basis to keep fit. You have to keep your body going, keep active. If you haven't done it for a while, then you're going to tend to be. You can't overdo it. If you just start off, do slowly, and gradually you'll get it. So I'm just gonna stretch. I'm not doing it anymore. I think this is enough for today. Stretch out the body. Stretch. Can feel it. I'm gonna have a shower and put a knee pad thing. Roll. Guys, I sweat a bit. See, I'm sweating. That's it. That's my workout for today. That's it. So my tummy getting big, look. See my tummy? Healthy eating is the key. But I eat pure junk. I need water. So guys, it's not easy, I'm telling you. It's really not easy, but we have to try. Don't give up. You know? In life, you try until you succeed. Never give up. You ever hear anything? Never give up the fight. The city never make overnight. A building doesn't work overnight. So, don't expect. If a building doesn't work overnight or built, no work built, you can't build a building overnight. It takes stages. You have to start from scratch, basic, till you get there. Start from here till you get there. You get there. Till eventually it's complete. So when you're starting something, it takes stages, you know. Sometimes, you know, for some individual, things happen quickly. Oh, I'm sweating. I can feel I'm wearing this body thing. I can feel the sweat. I can feel water running. See, I only do 20 minutes. I can feel it. See, it's 20 minutes exercise per day. Even 10 minutes. Just something to keep you going, to keep you active, to keep you fit. Voila! You feel the sweat, the burning. You see a little bit of sweat here. So if you start in something, try. You start from scratch. But sometimes with tens, let me tell you something. When you start something, if we see that there's no improvement for some time, we tends to give up. However, sometimes things, for example, you're starting something and you start this project, you see it's not working. Maybe that's not for you. So you try something else. If you're doing something for a while, for a long period, not a short period, and you see it's not working, sometimes you try something else and see where it takes you. What What are you saying? Don't understand you, Max. Don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? What's fufu? Are you talking fufu like African food? Is that what you're talking? African fufu? Nigerian fufu? Is that what you're talking? Or Ghana fufu? Is that fufu you're talking? Explain. So if you're trying something, yeah, and you do not see any improvement, maybe sometimes it's best for you to switch, try something else. But sometimes nothing happen overnight. Things take stages, you understand? Things take stages. So re-strategize. You know what I say in the word? Africa, I don't make fufu. I try to make fufu. It's hard work, you know. Do you know that? Making fufu. It's hard work. I try to make it. That fufu takes strength. You have to have strength to make that fufu. I'm telling you, I tried once. I tried maybe once or twice. You have to have the strength. Because when I get to the nitty-gritty, oh, you thought I was cooking? Cooking here. You're winding me up. But I cook 1 and 2. I try African food. 1 and 2. I love jollof rice, if I must say. Jollof rice is my favorite. Some of the African food I don't like. But I love jollof rice. And I love the fish that they use with the jollof. So I cook jollof sometimes. I try to do it myself because that's one of the rice I love, jollof. Because I remember so many years ago, I met this Nigerian guy. And I'm a person like this. I do not just eat from you. I have to see how you prepare the food. I can't just eat. So ask me what I'm eating at restaurant now. I'll get to the nitty-gritty. You hungry for some fufu? Okay, I'll make you some. But I don't think you'll like it because I'm not a fufu person. It's hard work. Years ago, let me tell you, I met this Nigerian guy and we became friends. And it looked difficult for me. It is. Because I used to talk to this Ghanaian. He's from Ghana and he used to taught me. You have to have strength. It's hard. I'm not lying. For me, it's all, I look strong, but I'm not strong. Trust me. So I try to make this fufu and I can't get it. But it's like potato in it. It kind of tastes alright. I try to make it and I'm not getting it. It's hard. If you cannot do it properly, or you do not do it in time, it's going to be lumpy. You won't get that smooth finish. I tried it a couple times, you know. Yeah, that Ghanaian. So I had this Nigerian friend. That's my first jollof rice. I had this Nigerian friend. And he said, you want food? I said, you want jollof? I said, what is jollof? And then he said, food I'm going to make. So I was watching him. I said, okay. I watch him the way he make it. I say, I'm a person like this, you know. You're going to wash your chicken properly. I'm going to do this. I have to watch before I can eat from you. That's the way I use it. So anyway, he washes chicken. The way he does it, he washes chicken, he put his whatever, he cook the chicken. You know what I like? Yeah, I have to put more strength. You know what I like? Because my Ghanaian ex, I used to have a Ghanaian ex. What I used to see what they do, yeah? They cook the meat first. I used to love that because that's proper cleaning, you know. They cook the meat, beef or whatever meat they buy. They cook it, boil it in water. And then they throw off the water. And then he fried it. And then he stewed. Me said that. My Ghanaian ex used to be a great cook. I used to love that stew. Whenever I make stew, I used to eat. And I don't eat all the food he make. And there's certain food I don't like the smell. I'm like, oh, I don't like. So because he knows that I didn't like the smell, he never used to make those. And the smell was, I don't like. So whenever, for example, if he's cooking something, I said, what is that? I don't like that smell. Because it make me feel ill, you know. So that food, he tried not to cook it around me. Because we used to be together and he'd never cook that. As long as I said I don't like the smell, he's not cooking it. Yeah. But he used to cook great stew, I'm telling you. I used to love his stew. Delicious. That Ghanaian. So yeah, even Nyam, easy. No, I don't really. I tried my Ghanaian ex, when he tried soup, I didn't like it. Igusi soup, yeah. I didn't like that soup. So I'm a bit particular. I love it stew. I love jollof. But if I should compare the Ghanaian, how my Ghanaian boyfriend used to make jollof rice. And the Nigerian jollof rice. So if I should compare the Ghanaian to the African, my Ghanaian boyfriend to the Nigerian, for me, the Nigerian jollof, they taste nicer compared to the Ghanaian. That's my opinion, you know. But it's true that my Ghanaian make delicious. When I said delicious, and I don't normally eat, I just say, okay, let me taste it. I used to love eating his stew, and he cooked delicious meal, you know. My first jollof rice was a Nigerian, and he cooked it. He boiled the chicken, I think he fried the chicken, or he make it, he cooks everything together. It was delicious. That was my first, and because of that, when he left, he went back some time ago, and then after I left, because I love that jollof rice, I went to this Nigerian restaurant. So, okay, can I get some jollof rice? I went to buy jollof, you know, because I used to love it. And I heard this, there was this white guy and this black lady. I think the woman was African. They came into the store and they were buying food also. And I remember it was like, the woman was ordering jollof and all of that. So I was like, so me hear the woman order snail. And I said, what? That's the first I'm hearing of that meat cooking. So I said, what is snail? Are you talking about like slug? In Jamaica, we call snail slug. So I said, are you talking about slug? And the African one was like to the white guy, do you want snail? The guy said, nope, he doesn't want. So the woman was asking for some snail gravy. I was like, what? And some snail. I said, really? You cook? Honestly, you know. So I was wondering, because that jollof rice was delicious. So at the back of my head, I was like, what if they put snail gravy on it? You ever hear they said, what I no see a no leak. But that jollof rice was delicious. I did buy jollof rice because I didn't know how to make it then. And that Nigerian guy, he did went. And that jollof rice, the restaurant was delicious, you know. And then we had a couple more Nigerian friends, and they used to buy this man, because I used to work with this Nigerian guy, slug. Yeah, no, I don't. Not slug. Because when I heard snail, I said, yeah, they show them. I said, oh my gosh. That's what we used to see in Jamaica. I'm scared of those, you know. So, I had Nigerian friend, and they buy. That's how I get accustomed to Nigerian food, you know. I don't eat all Nigerian food, don't get me wrong. I just eat jollof. That's my favorite, jollof. I tried fufu, but I don't really fancy it much, but I would eat it. But I would rather jollof than, so if you see me jollof, no, I try to make my own jollof my way though. But look, because I had this Nigerian girlfriend, she used to live a couple of doors away. And whenever she used to come over sometimes, I would give party and she make jollof. But what I don't like, the oil, too much oil. So when I'm making it, I try to use less oil. Because if it's too oily, it tends to get me sick. I don't like too much. There was a restaurant, but now the restaurant, I think, the price keep bumping. This Nigerian man that I used to work with, he used to buy us Nigerian food. That's how he used to buy us. So what do you want? He buy jerk chicken and all of that too, because we eat all food. So I used to say jollof, because I just stick with my jollof, yeah? Cuban. Yeah, Cuban. Lebanon. Yeah, I got Lebanon taste. I eat Lebanon food, not Cuban. But Lebanon is like chicken and rice, but it was delicious. And who had Lebanon rice, who went to do a job, myself and my partner, we did this job. And it was it was a black guy. And he said, do you want some food? I said, sure. And he ordered. He said, do you want Lebanon food? I said, really? What's that? He said, you can order whatever you want. So we said, order rice and chicken. So he ordered some Lebanon food for us for our lunch. And that food was delicious. So because of that, I decided to start ordering Lebanon food When I own, I get a customer, I say, where do you buy it? I call him, I text, and he gave me the number and I order. So they used to deliver. Until I went on a job with my friend and we decided to order Lebanon. It was tiny food and the price expensive and you have to pay for some whatever charge now. There's some new charge I decided. So I was like, oh my gosh, I think we should have buy pizza or something else because it was a bit expensive and the food was tiny. It didn't scratch the surface. I don't know what went wrong there, you know. So since then I never order Lebanon food. But I used to love Chinese. Because I used to have this friend and he's the first one that, you want some food? Me say, yeah man, where you buy? Because he's an African, you know. I think he's from Sierra Leone. And he used to, when I just meet the guy, I thought it was a Jamaican. He asked Jamaica. The only difference is he didn't talk really fluent. But he asked Jamaican, grape leaf from Lebanon. Oh, does that taste? So this Sierra Leone guy, he's handsome fella, you know. But he asked Jamaican, he always wearing this Rastafari necklace. So I assume when we were talking, I didn't realize he was Sierra Leone, you know. But his accent, he used to talk, you know, when I just learning English, he didn't talk that, you know. So, but at one point I thought it was that one fooled me. Stuff with me, really. So is it delicious? Grape leaf. So how do they make it? What does it? Do they have like leaf and the meat on top of it? Is that it? So this guy I used to talk to. I'm talking to the guy for months, if not years, you know. I didn't say, where are you from? Because I never assume. Because the guy dressed neatly. He dressed like I'm not going to say just like a Jamaican, but he dressed neatly. And he always wearing Jamaican stuff. So I thought he was Jamaican. The only difference is he didn't really speak. He tried to talk patois, put it that way. But he didn't really, what do I say? Fluent. He talks a bit low. His English is a bit, but I never assume. I thought the guy was Jamaican. I've been talking to the guy and didn't know he wasn't Jamaican. One day I said, because he always buy me, what they call it? We used to eat Chinese. But what I like with Chinese is the noodle. I never eat nothing else, just noodles. Them wrap the grape leaf, them round some meat in good. What type of meat? Whoa, that's so nice. So do you eat the grape leaf also? You eat the grape leaf? So only to find out the guys seriously, I was like, oh, I used to cook metal. Sprat. Is it sprat? You know, those tiny fish. That's what he eats. So he used to cook. He works in this restaurant. So he used to cook sprat. When he come to my house, he used to come to my house and he cooks sprat. And I used to love cripsy fish, and he used to cook it cripsy. He used to cook cripsy fish. When I find out the guy was Sierra Leone, I said, are you joking me? I thought you were Jamaican. So that one did fool me. Because he act Jamaican, everything for Jamaican. I wouldn't realize he was Sierra Leone unless he's and when he's around me, he never speak another language, just English. Or he talk, but only his voice is a bit low and he tried to talk patois. Let me tell you, the guy fooled me. Not proper, when I say patois, but he talk normal. You know? Yeah, the grape leaf cooks so you eat it. No sure me think is beef. Oh, really? I would like to try that. I would love to try that one and see. Sometimes it's good to try different stuff, you know, or different thing. I did try Italian, I didn't like, because I had this student. That was one of my worst I got Italian student that used to live with me, stay with me rather. Italian visitor, and he cook delish. Mwah, mwah. But I went to this, that's why I decided, because I had this Italian, he cooks Italian, he bakes, he make pizza, Italian pizza. That chef, he was a chef, he can cook, trust me. However, I had this student, he was a Chinese, I think. His dad, let me tell you what the restaurant, I'm getting there. So that was a turn off since. His dad his dad take him because you know, maybe he's your only son and he's coming to a new country. You don't know who he's gonna stay with. You know, some parents are protecting pasta and pizza. Yeah, that Italian guy did make pizza. He made pasta, and his pizza and pasta was delicious, if I must say. Because I watched them, you know, and whenever they're cooking for me, I just, you know. So with the Italian restaurant now, the Chinese, he was here, he was in this hotel with his son. So I was supposed to meet them. So I went to meet them. So because he said he wants to know who his son gonna stay with. So when I meet them, and he said, okay, I want to take you guys to a restaurant. It was on a Sunday. So you know, a lot of shop isn't open on a Sunday. Yeah? So I regretted it, I'm telling you. The only place I could take him, I said, there was a Chinese, but I didn't want to because I get turned off Chinese because of some reason. I saw some things that it turns me off eating. So there was a Chinese, I didn't. There was pizza out. I said, no, we need proper food. There was a Jamaican restaurant close by. So I decided, okay, let me take him to Italiano. Let me try. I've never been there. That was one of my worst experiences. There was a lot of flies in the So I said to the man, can we leave? Can we go? He said, no, it's okay. Flies, you know. Flies. I never experienced. There was a point I was asking the waiter or waitress, is there any dead bee in the property? I said, have you got any dead whatever? Because why so many flies? That was a turn off. The man didn't. The man says it's not. He says it's okay. I said, oh my gosh. I never been to that restaurant ever. Because I don't know. And people was there eating, you know. A lot of flies. I don't know where these flies come from. They were all over the place in the restaurant. So I said, can we go somewhere else? The man said, no. The man was okay in the restaurant with all those flies. So I was asked one of the waitress, have you got some whatever? Why so many flies? Yeah. So since then I never, no, I think they demolished the place now. But since then I never been to that restaurant again. Never. Yeah, exactly. Never. And people was there eating. I don't get it. And the restaurant was packed. So those flies they didn't mind those flies. I never experienced, you know, for example, mango time. If you're in Jamaica and there's mango time, you're gonna have a lot of flies. During the summer here, because I got mesh, you got flies. If there's around mango or meat, you're gonna see flies, fine. But in a restaurant, I wasn't expecting that. So I was asking, have you got a dead bee in the property or so? Why so many? I was a bit. So since then, I never been to that restaurant. Never. So you ever hear they say, why you not see out no leap? Because those flies could be around touching those food, you know. And because they're not seeing it, you're eating it, you know. So they demolished, I think they're renovating that place because there was cinema there. There was bowling. I regret never go and enjoy myself before they closed down. But they demolished pizza or Chinese, Italian, whatever restaurant, everything. God, I think no bingo, bowling, cinema. I'm just praying that they still put what they see because the cinema was very good, local. So I'm praying whenever they finish, renovate, the cinema will be there also. So I get to understand most of those stores won't come back. But I figure maybe they're going to be more new places. But we'll see when they finish. They're renovating it now. Yeah? So it depends. So sometimes, you know, you ever said, what I know see out no leap. A lot of us goes to restaurant. We don't know how those food prepare. A lot of us, even now, I never used to eat at a restaurant. Never. I used to be skeptic. I used to say, nope. Why? Sorry. Why I started eating from restaurant and fast food places? I used to prepare my own. So I used to say, nope. I used to have this. I said, I don't know how to prepare the foods I don't want. However, I got this job at KFC that years ago. So I got this job KFC. And all of us work as a team. We clean as you go. After work, whoever work at night, you clean up. In the morning, whoever doing a morning shift, go to the restaurant, to a nice clean restaurant. Thank you, Max. Went to a nice clean restaurant. in the morning to work. So it's only night shift do all the rough cleaning. Because you can't clean while customer in the restaurant, is it? You can't clean, for example, the floor while you're working. But for example, like your counter, whichever area you're making biscuit, you're washing chicken, you clean all those areas you have to clean as you go. So that's why, because I was working at a restaurant, and we as a team, we work clean. There was not one mess. Everyone was clean in that environment. I work as a team and we work together and we clean that restaurant. So because of that, I assume every restaurant was like that, but never assume. So I was like, oh, that's how they clean, man. So that's when I start eating from a restaurant. I never used to. So if I never work at a restaurant, I would never eat at a restaurant, from a restaurant. but now you don't know what you're eating. You don't know. You have to just, whenever you get the food, pray over it. Simple. You don't know how to prepare the food. You don't have to use clean hands. You don't have to went to the loo, they come back, they wash their hands. Or they use the same dirt. Because some people are very cruel, you know. I'm telling you. So it's only God, you know. But I'm still eating. I don't know what I'm eating. Because I still eat fast food. Certain place though. Because certain places, if I get turned, for example, if I go into a restaurant, and I'm not happy with the environment, I was like, that's a turn. Like something was like, I'm not fit. If I, for example, if I say, okay, let's buy chicken and chip. And I went in this chicken and chip shop. And it doesn't look like, for example, I'm having doubt. Or I went to the shop and there's a turn off. I'm coming out. I'm leaving. I'm not going to purchase there. That's sometimes I work with my instinct, you know. Yeah, exactly. And some of them, they even put the dirty on. Sometimes you can watch, if you order pizza, you watch certain, sorry, we used to come on news, yeah? The guy, they didn't know that camera were on them. And they would open your food, open the pizza and eat out some with the dirty hand, you know. Some of them don't even wash their hand when they use the loo, you know. And then they bring the pizza to you. So you don't know what you're eating. Some of them can't even spike. Oh my God, people can be cruel. Lord, give us strength. Even the Uber food. If you see something, they order the food and they go and eat out some of the food. I'm wondering. Certain things I do, I only order like pizza. Yeah, I used to order Lebanon food, but I don't anymore. So I mostly order pizza. We mostly order pizza, but we pray over it. So whenever we get it, we'll pray. Because you have to. You don't know how they prepare the food. You don't know how they make the food. You don't know how they touch. Because some of them can just pattern your food. Oh my God. Some people cruel, you know. I'm telling you. Some people cruel. I got this sense. Sometimes if I go somewhere and I'm feeling funny, I just say, Sometimes I can feel things. Sometimes. I can just go into a restaurant and I'm not getting it. I'm not feeling, I was like, leave this one. I'm like that. Yeah. So it's like that. But sometimes it's good to interact, you know. You can't just sit down. Sometimes it's good to go out there, enjoy yourself, have a little tea, have a little coffee. Yeah, they speak exactly. That's what I'm saying. And you don't, and when they do that, now you're eating it, and you don't know. Sometimes some people cruel. I used to order, for example, I love my Caribbean food, yeah? And I ordered this food. I went there and I taste the food. If the food tastes nice, you know, expect me to come back. Because I love nice tasting food. So I ordered this Caribbean food. You know, you go to the restaurant, you eat, they do delivery and I order. And then when I order the food, I get the food nice and sweet. The food was in a paper bag, I'll never forget. There was roach in the bag. I couldn't eat the food. Since then, I never ordered Caribbean again from that shop. And there was roach in the bag. How didn't they see that roach was in the bag when you're packing the food? If you got roach in the restaurant, check it, check the bag. How did roach get in that bag? I don't know. There was roach in the bag. Roach. How did I get? I throw away. Throw it. Then there was another Caribbean. They didn't cook as nice as the one with the roach. And I decided, okay, let me buy food. It looked like either the food overcooked. They maybe overcooked the meat. But the food come without meat. It come bone, meatless, bone, like somebody eat off the meat. You are packing the food and you're packing food like that. You need somebody to come to your restaurant. You need to get back your customer. So if you're sending food like that, you're going to lose customer, isn't it? So if you overcook, because it happens, you know, we can overcook our food. We tend to do it. If the food overcooks so the meat come off, make sure you send the food with meat. Why you sending bone? Like somebody eat off the meat. I don't think somebody eat off the meat, and I think it's overcooked. So because it's overcooked, the meat comes off. But you pack in the food and you see that the meat, because it's overcooked. Why you send boneless, meatless chicken? So the first thing comes to my mind, they eat off the meat. Only kitchen we can trust, yeah, is our own. Exactly. It's our own, because some people, to make money is the root of all evil. And sometimes people tend to do things just to make money, which isn't good. It's not good. It's good in their eye, no, but it's not good in the eye of the Lord. So they'll answer to, you understand? So now they do some horrible thing. You're eating things and you don't know. So always pray over your food. And if you have a mindset, for example, if you buy this food and something said, don't eat this food, or you're having this doubt, don't eat this food. Something is wrong with it. I tend to have this sixth sense. You have a time I can feel it, something. I can't tell what's going to happen, you know. But I know that something going to happen. I can feel it. I have this sixth, thank God for that little gift. I'm just praying I can work on it sometime, you know, if your mind is telling you something, or you feel like something, you listen to it. Let me give you a story. I don't know if you heard this story before. At the supermarket, I always shop, yeah? I always shop at the supermarket. It's very close to my house. So I drive there one day. You know, you can walk, you know, but why I don't like to walk? I'll go and say, okay, I'm buying some water. I end up buying 20 things. Then I'm struggling to carry them. So I drive because I know myself. A lot of time I do it still without driving. So that particular morning, when I went to the supermarket, I park up in this spot and something just said move. So I moved to another spot. Something like said no, move again. So I moved to a third spot. Something like said move. So I said, what's going on? Something just keep telling me, move your car, move your car, move your car. And I moved 3 times, you know. And would you believe me? After I went in the supermarket and buy whatever I'm supposed to buy, come into my car, I saw an ambulance, I saw police, I saw a lot of people. I was like, crap, what's going on? You see this, the 3 spot, I tell you that something tell me move. One woman, she had 2 children in the car, a young baby, maybe a couple months old, and then maybe a less than 5 years old child. And that woman hit 3 cars. That 3 spot I was and I move. See, the woman was just shaking. The first thing I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. But another sense I was like, oh, I could have gotten a new car. But God knows best, isn't it? Thank God nothing happened to them. They were testing the baby. Baby was okay. You know. But that lady was, the way the woman was frightened. The woman was shaking. They were checking the baby. Exactly. Thank God for Jesus. So I'm telling you, sometimes when your mind is, just follow it. Don't force it. You know? And I still have that car up to now. I want to get another car to sell it. I got that car over 13 years, you know. I call Miracle, my daughter called the car Phoebe. Because one morning, the car couldn't start. And she was like, Phoebe, what's wrong with your Phoebe? What's wrong? So since then, we call it Phoebe. So like Phoebe doesn't want to leave us. Yeah, for real. So sometimes it's good to follow your instinct. If something telling you it's wrong, work with it. A lot of time I ignore it, you know. As I said, I got friends. I went to this party and I felt it, you know. And I was even saying, and I never force, because you can put yourself in danger. And something happened twice because I ignore. I went to that, I didn't mean to, I didn't want to, but I forced with the help of some friends, because they were like, oh, this friend was there for you. Go and support the friend. And I didn't want to go. And when I went to that party, something bad happened. I'm not going to say what, but something bad happened. And I was like, the worst thing you could say, if you did know. And it happened to me twice. because I ignore it. So sometimes God talking to us, but we ignore it. If we listen and follow, we'll be in the right hand or doing the right thing. But because we ignore it, sometimes something bad happen to us, and we can't turn away because we already, he was telling us, but we ignore it. Do not go. And when the feeling's strong, something pushing us, don't do it. Follow it. Even if you're going to disappoint someone, follow it. You ever hear the saying, it better be safe than never. The worst mistake you could ever make is say, if me did know, if I had known. When it's too late, you can't correct it. It's already done, it passed. So the worst thing you can ever say, if me know, if I had known, I would have made things better. If I have known, I would have done. You don't know. Nobody knows. Only God knows. But he try to protect you sometimes, but you ignore it. He try to send his angel and talking to you, but you ignore it. So sometimes when that sense in your head saying, don't do, follow it. Because, you know, sometimes you have three things talking to you, you know, if you listen. Sometimes you one say, okay, don't do it. And next one say, do it. And next one say, should I do it? Three things talking to you, but follow the one that is pushing you more. Don't do it. Listen to it. Yes, go and do it. Should I do it? You're having 50-50 doubt. And there's another thing. If you're having a doubt, work with it. Because, for example, something saying don't do it, another one saying do it, and then you have a doubt. The moment the doubt chip in, follow that doubt. Don't do it. Listen to yourself. You know? And that doubt sometimes can save you. Can save your life. Can save whoever. You understand? Sometimes it's good. So what I do nowadays, I said, Lord, help me. If I do not feel, I pray on it. Show me the way, you know. If I do not feel to do these things, let me follow my mind. Don't let me force it. Sometimes it's good to push yourself, but do not. Alright, for example, you're feeling down, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling out of place. And something say, okay, let's go for a walk. Because you're indoors. You're indoors, you feel like your head banging. All start coming to your mind, your brain. You feel like you're going to a depression mood. And you have something now telling you, okay, go for a walk. Then you follow it. Go for a walk. Clear your mind. You go for a walk, you can meet someone and you talk to the person. You feel much better. Like the other day, I wasn't myself, you know. So I was like, oh, Miracle, let's go for a walk. I wasn't in my right sense. So we went to the Thames River, or River Thames. We always back mixing it. And then we walk for a bit, Then my daughter gets some money. She decided first thing McDonald's. I said, save. I don't know why this people love McDonald's. So she decided we went to McDonald's. And I said, save your money. She wanted to buy McDonald's. I got money for her, but I said no. So she went McDonald's. She wanted to buy for both of us. I decided to follow her. Then there was a third party. I said, no, if you buy two, it's not going to look right. You have to buy three. Because the plan was to buy McDonald's and just went home. We weren't planning to stay there. And then she was, Mom, can I say? I said, no. Buy what the money can buy. Because she wants more money to buy three. I said, no, buy what the money can buy. Because if you continue like this, you won't have money. This one is a McDonald's belly. I'm going to put her on a job. So when she go on the job, she's going to know how hard it is to work and earn your money. So if you want to spend all that money buying McDonald's, good for you. But you have to learn hard work, you know. How you have to work hard. So if you want to buy McDonald's every day, fine. Use your money, use your hard-earned pay, buy a McDonald's. Anyway, and she'll do it, you know, because she work for me sometimes. So after I was in the McDonald's, I was feeling much better because, you know, sometimes you need a bit of fresh air. And well, I hear this person, Michelle, he was one of my friends a long time. It was someone I host, because I used to host visitors. International students used to come to my house and visitors. So was like, Michelle. I know that easier for a while because he was trying to find me and he couldn't find me. And it was like a couple doors away from me, you know. And he was asking everybody for me. And they said, yes, I know her, but I don't know her door number. Eventually we meet up. But he's not living a couple doors now. He moved. He live like across the road. So we meet and I was like, Misha. I said, hello, how are you? So my daughter been back and forth. Mom, because she don't want to buy. She you know, she's a person like myself. If she decides that this is what she want to buy, she's not gonna change it. That's her. So if she decides that a burger I want, she's not gonna leave and just buy chips because she want burger. And that's what she got. That's her. I used to say, change it. Buy what the money can buy. She want burger. So in order to split the money for 3, she want burger. So she keep, Mom, please. We said, nope. So the man was like, hello, Michelle. So I said, that's my dog. When I saw him, I think over a year now, when I met him, and he was like, I'm here now. I was looking for you and I couldn't find you. And he was like, where's your daughter? I said, she was in school. So I never get to see her. Because when he was here, she was like 6 to 9. No, she was 17. So she not even remember him. So it's like 6-7 years ago. So she I didn't even remember him, you know, when I just meet him. I remember the face, but I didn't remember who he was until he tells. I was like, oh, it's you. I didn't remember him. 6-7 years. So he was. So he was like, what do you order anything? So my daughter was like, huh? So order, I'll pay. My daughter doesn't know him. She was like, huh? So I said, he's our friend. I know he used to live with us. She was like, really? I said, yes. So he said, order anything, go and order. So she get to save our money. So sometimes it's good to walk. So she went with him and they order, and we just sit together, eat, and have a bit of conversation. So sometimes it's good. You'll walk, you don't know. Maybe the goal is waiting outside for you. Just stretch your leg. That's what you feel. And after the walk, and then we went to the McDonald's. We have our little McDonald's. Then after we finished, we went home. We talk a bit and we feel much better. So sometimes it's good to ease the mind. Exactly. Follow your mind. Sometimes you feel down, you're indoors and you feel stressed. You feel like you're going, your head banging. That's why enough people cut themselves, you know, because they don't have no one to talk to. You don't have no one to walk. You might find someone on the way talking to you. You can have proper, you don't ever think of, oh, I was stressed. Just go for a walk. If you do not have anyone to call and talk to, or if no one have time for you, just go for a walk and make sure you have a good mindset. You're going to go for a walk with a good intention, not a bad intention. And I say, oh, because you're stressed. Just go get some fresh air. After, you'll feel better. You know? Like after I went for that day, I felt much better. My daughter get to save her money because she get free McDonald's plus myself. So it's good. You know, it's very good. You know? So it's just one of those things, you know. So, guys, it was so lovely talking to you guys. So for now, thanks so much for listening to my conversation. Thanks so much, Max, for interacting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. So have yourself a blessed day. Yeah. Bye. For the glory of Jesus, shine brighter.